And finally, new rule, Melania Trump must do what dozens of buildings around the world have done and take the Trump name off.
Donald Trump attended a remembrance ceremony in Lower Manhattan. And as his guest, the ex-president brought a conspiracy theorist who says 9/11 was an inside job.
Your unhappiness is obvious. You despise his creepy little monkey fingers touching your hand.
Well, folks, grab your popcorn, because this one is juicy. Bill Maher just went full scorched earth on Melania Trump and Laura Loomer, and let's just say Trump is not taking it well. Maher roasted Melania's latest public look, suggested Loomer might be in an arranged relationship with Trump, and in response, Loomer is throwing a Twitter tantrum. Melania is nowhere to be found, and Trump, well, he's doing what he does best, ranting online. Was Maher brutal? Oh, absolutely. Was it hilarious? You have no idea. Buckle up, because we're about to get into the biggest roast of the year.
Melania, it's not anti-feminist to say that in addition to doing everything men can do intellectually, women also have another power, the power of the ultimatum. Getting men to change their destructive ways by threatening to leave them, humiliate them, or cut them off in bed, it's a tale as old as time.
In a recent episode of Real Time with Bill Maher, the host didn't pull any punches, launching into a scathing critique of Melania Trump's latest public appearance. Maher, known for his sharp tongue and unapologetic commentary, zeroed in on the former First Lady's choice of attire, which he mockingly compared to a designer bathrobe. He quipped that Melania's ensemble resembled something one might wear for a cozy night in, rather than at a high-profile event. Transitioning seamlessly, Maher set his sights on Laura Loomer, a far-right activist and fervent Trump supporter. He provocatively suggested that Loomer's close proximity to Trump might indicate an arranged relationship designed to influence the upcoming election. Maher jested, "She's 31, looks like his type. I think we may have our answer this week." This insinuation was a clear nod to Loomer's frequent appearances alongside Trump, including notable events such as traveling with him to a presidential debate and attending 9/11's memorial ceremonies.
She's actually... That's my song. That says Trump 2024.
These public sightings have fueled speculation about the nature of their relationship. Maher's remarks didn't stop there. He delved deeper, talking about the irony of Loomer's previous unfounded claims about other public figures. For instance, Loomer had baselessly suggested that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were in an arranged relationship to sway the 2024 election. Maher's counter was both biting and humorous, turning the tables on Loomer by proposing that she herself might be part of such a scheme with Trump. The audience's reaction was a mix of laughter and gasps, reflecting the boldness of Maher's commentary. As the episode progressed, the tension escalated, setting the stage for the subsequent fallout from Loomer and Trump's camp. Maher's incisive monologue not only entertained, but also ignited a firestorm of reactions, both online and offline. But, oh, Laura Loomer wasn't going to let that slide. Stay tuned, because her Twitter meltdown? Absolute gold.
And HBO for falsely accusing me of having an affair with President Donald Trump on a September 13th episode of Maher's show.
I mean, I want to go through the list of conspiracy theorists, but we thought this would be a good week to get the audience to know her a little better. She's the new groupie in Trump's circle.
Well. If there's one thing you can count on, it's Laura Loomer absolutely losing her mind at the slightest pushback. And Bill Maher? Oh, he gave her a big one. After Maher joked that Loomer might be in an arranged relationship with Trump because she's constantly glued to his side, she did what she does best: log onto X, formerly Twitter, and have a full-scale meltdown. The conspiracy theorist, best known for making up wild claims about other people, suddenly couldn't handle a taste of her own medicine. She furiously typed out a response calling Maher's joke a full-blown character assassination orchestrated by the mainstream media, the White House, and every liberal commentator under the sun. Because obviously, it takes an entire deep state operation to make fun of Laura Loomer on a Friday night talk show. She wasn't just mad, she was fuming, ranting about how she was a private citizen and investigative journalist being unfairly targeted for simply supporting Trump. And because Loomer never misses an opportunity for over-the-top theatrics, she threatened to sue Maher for defamation, demanding that he retract his blatant lie. Now, here's where the irony is just chef's kiss perfect. Because wasn't it Loomer herself who just last week claimed that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were in an arranged relationship to secretly help Biden win the election? But the moment someone flips that logic onto her, oh no, now it's a massive conspiracy to ruin her life. The lack of self-awareness is just stunning. Maher, of course, was completely unfazed by her online rampage. Insiders close to real time claim that he mocked her legal threats behind the scenes, reportedly joking that Loomer's lawsuit was about as intimidating as Trump's golf swing. Because let's be honest, Maher's spent decades making fun of presidents, celebrities, and conspiracy theorists. Loomer filing a lawsuit against him is like throwing a snowball at a wildfire. It's not going to change a thing. But while Loomer was busy foaming at the mouth, someone else decided to weigh in on the chaos, Donald Trump himself. And in typical Trump fashion, he made it all about him.
Now suing comedian Bill Maher over a joke that he made about Laura Loomer engaged in an affair with Donald Trump.
The former president couldn't resist diving into the fray. Taking to his platform Truth Social, Trump aimed to distance himself from Loomer, albeit in his signature convoluted style. In a post that can only be described as quintessentially Trumpian, he declared, "Laura Loomer doesn't work for the campaign. She's a private citizen and longtime supporter. I disagree with the statements she made, but like the many millions of people who support me, she is tired of watching the radical left Marxists and fascists violently attack and smear me." In translation, she's not officially with me, but hey, she's got a point about those nasty leftists. True to form, Trump couldn't resist dragging his usual roster of adversaries into the mix. The radical left, Marxists, and fascists all got their obligatory mentions, painting a picture of a vast conspiracy out to tarnish his golden reputation. But here's where things get murkier than a swamp in DC. If Loomer isn't part of the inner circle, why is she frequently spotted disembarking from Trump's private jet? Photos captured her alongside Trump during key events, including a debate against Kamala Harris and a 9/11's memorial ceremony. These appearances have raised eyebrows, even among Trump's staunchest allies. Senator Lindsey Graham reportedly questioned the wisdom of her proximity, asking if Trump was trying to lose the election. Bill Maher, never one to miss an opportunity for a punchline, quipped, "Maybe she's the new White House chief of staff. You never know with this guy." It's classic Maher, blending humor with a sting. The real kicker? While Trump attempts to downplay his connection to Loomer, her influence within his orbit seems undeniable. Her presence has reportedly caused internal strife within the campaign, with key figures expressing concern over her impact. Yet, in typical Trump fashion, he brushes off the controversy, focusing instead on his narrative of being the perpetual victim of leftist attacks. As the saga continues, one can't help but wonder, where does Melania fit into this circus?
And we got a hold of Melania. It's not in this magazine, but it's coming out soon. Would you like to hear Melania's 25 things you didn't know about? Okay. 25 things you didn't know about Melania. In Slovenia, I was a catalog model, which is what you call a model you order out of a catalog.
In the swirling vortex of political drama, Melania Trump remains an enigma, often choosing silence over the spotlight. While her husband, Donald Trump, and far-right activist Laura Loomer dominate headlines, Melania's conspicuous absence raises eyebrows and fuels speculation. Historically, Melania has maintained a low profile, selectively engaging in public appearances. Notably, in April 2024, she headlined a Log Cabin Republicans fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago, reportedly pocketing over $235,000 for her participation. This event marked one of her few forays into the political arena during her husband's campaign. Later, in October 2024, she made a rare appearance at a Madison Square Garden rally, delivering a brief speech that emphasized a shared vision of American greatness. These instances, though significant, are exceptions rather than the norm. In contrast, Laura Loomer's increasing proximity to Donald Trump has not gone unnoticed. Loomer, a self-proclaimed proud Islamophobe and far-right provocateur, has been spotted accompanying Trump to various events. Her presence has sparked controversy, especially given her history of promoting conspiracy theories and making racially charged statements. This burgeoning association has led to whispers about the dynamics within Trump's inner circle.
Concerned about your close relationship with Laura Loomer?
Well, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign. I'm not sure why you asked that question, but Laura is a supporter.
Bill Maher, never one to shy away from provocative commentary, speculated on this unusual triangle. He quipped, Maybe she's still drafting her "I don't know her" statement, alluding to Melania's silence amidst the Loomer-Trump camaraderie. Maher further jested, maybe she's too busy Googling how to divorce a former president without getting deported, hinting towards the potential personal turmoil behind Melania's public reticence. The juxtaposition is striking. While Loomer gains visibility alongside Trump, Melania's retreats from the public eye become more pronounced. This contrast has led to speculation about Melania's sentiments regarding her husband's associations and the future of their partnership. As Maher wittily observed, coincidence? Maybe. But let's just say, I wouldn't be shocked if Melania's already got a suitcase half-packed. But while Melania stays silent, Maher wasn't done yet.
Not anti-feminist to say that in addition to doing everything men can do intellectually, women also have another power, the power of the ultimatum. Getting men to change their destructive ways by threatening to leave them, humiliate them, or cut them off in bed.
Because his best zingers? Oh, they were just getting started. Bill Maher was on fire, and he didn't hold back. His jokes hit hard, and the crowd ate up every second of it. If there was ever a night to be in the audience, this was it. First up, Melania Trump. Maher took aim at her disinterest in public life, joking, "When you're the first lady, but also the first lady to give up trying." Ouch. Melania has always been known for keeping her distance from Trump's political drama, but Maher's joke played on the idea that she's been checked out for years. And honestly, it's not like she's out here proving him wrong. Then he moved on to Laura Loomer, Trump's most over-the-top fan. The internet has been buzzing with rumors about Loomer being too close to Trump, and Maher took full advantage of that. She's not in a relationship with Trump, but if she were, it'd be the first time Trump's ever been with someone more unhinged than him. Now, that's saying something. Loomer has a long history of wild conspiracy theories and rage tweeting at anyone who dares criticize Trump. So the idea that she might actually be too much for Trump, that's comedy gold.
No, you wanna. Your unhappiness is obvious. You despise his creepy little monkey fingers touching your hand. So kick him to the curb. Slap away that hand for good.
And of course, Trump himself couldn't escape Maher's roasting session. The former president is obsessed with cable news, constantly posting rants about whatever he just watched. Maher nailed it with, shouldn't a former president have, hobbies? Besides yelling at Fox News? I mean, really? Most former presidents spend their time writing books, opening libraries, or painting pictures of dogs. Trump? He's doom scrolling and complaining like a guy who just found out his ex blocked him. But the thing is, Maher wasn't just throwing out jokes. He was pointing out a much bigger problem brewing inside the MAGA movement. And folks, this next part, it's where things get really messy. Bill Maher's roast wasn't just for laughs. It spotlighted a brewing storm within the MAGA universe. Key Trump allies, like Senator Lindsey Graham and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, are sounding the alarm over Trump's association with far-right activist Laura Loomer. Graham, typically a staunch supporter, admitted, "Marjorie Taylor Greene is right. I don't say that a lot." He urged Trump to distance himself from Loomer, labeling her history as really toxic. Greene didn't mince words either, calling Loomer's recent racist remarks appalling and extremely racist. Not. When figures like Graham and Greene raise red flags, it's clear there's trouble in paradise. Even die-hard supporters are side-eyeing Trump's Loomer connection, wondering if this alliance might be the tipping point. Is this the moment Trump's inner circle starts to fracture? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.